Hello friends, this is Charu Jain. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we will talk about story of Diwali. Diwali is a festival of joy and prosperity and a celebration of victory of good over evil. This is the story of Ram and Ravan. So let's talk about the story of this festival. Thousands of years ago, in the city of Ayodhya, there was a wise king named Dashrath who ruled along with his three queens and four princes. The eldest Ram and his beautiful wife Sita lived happily along with his and other prince brothers and his wives of Ram, but one of King Dashrath's wives was jealous of Ram and demanded that he be exiled to the forest for 14 years so that her son Bharat be made king. He once had promised his wife to fulfill any wish of her. The helpless king exiled Ram to the forest, and so Ram set off on foot, accompanied by his loving wife Sita and his loyal younger brother Lakshman. A few years into their exile, a demoness named Supranakha saw Ram and fell for his looks. She asked Ram to marry her. Ram refused and asked her to go Lakshman instead. But Lakshman also refused, enraged, and Supranakha showed her true form, and Lakshman cut off her nose. Then she went to the Ravan, the demon king of Lanka. Ravan was furious and swore revenge. With the help of another demon who took the form of a golden deer, he distracted Ram and Lakshman, and Ravan kidnapped Sita from their hut. When Ram and Lakshman returned, Sita was missing. They realized that something bad had happened while they were gone and immediately rushed to find her. On their way, they came across an army of monkeys and bears that agreed to help them. Among them was a monkey named Hanuman who had once vowed to be at Ram's service. Hanuman was no ordinary monkey. He could fly all over mountains, change size at will, and had superhuman strength. He had the power to leap across oceans, strength, and in a single stride. So obviously, he ended up being Ram's strongest ally. It was Hanuman who finally found Sita imprisoned in one of Ravan's beautiful gardens. Hanuman reassured Sita that Ram would be here soon to rescue her. He came back to Ram with Sita's whereabouts, and the army of monkeys, bears, and mans marched to Lanka. Soon, a great battle started between the two mighty armies, and the Ram's soldiers managed to kill all the demons except one, Ravan. Now, the battle was between Ram and Ravan. He gave Ravan one last chance to apologize and return Sita. Ravan instead rained down weapons on him. Then Ram too fought back relentlessly, but despite all his efforts, nothing seemed to kill Ravan. Finally, Ravan's brothers Vibhishan told Ram that Ravan's weakest point was in his navel. Using an arrow given to him by the gods, Ram shot Ravan in the navel and killed him instantly. And so Ram and his wife Sita were finally reunited. Soon after, upon completion of their 14 years in exile, Ram, Sita, and Lakshmana returned home to find the entire city waiting for him. The streets were decorated with the flowers and lamps, and there was happiness everywhere. This is why every year on Diwali you see The streets, offices, homes, schools lit up with the lamps like the city of Ayodhya in the celebration of Ram and Sita's homecoming.